Hey team, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to look at animating the background color of a text box control. We're going to start with a color, it's going to end in a color for some duration. Hope you enjoy this video. I have 4 controls to make it change colors. Look at this copy to clipboard. Let's paste it into Notepad. Then let's make the font go smaller, light orange, make it bigger, bright orange, and then clear it, light gray. The source code for this video is available on my GitHub account if you're interested. I'll be using Visual Studio's 2022, File, New, Project. Let's pick WPF application, that's C# Windows Desktop. The name of our app will be Animate, background, color, then say next. We're going to pick .NET 7. Let's swap the panes. Now we're going to change the title to Animate, background color, and make sure the height is 720, the width is 1024. Notice I've got the row definitions. This is our bar on the top where the buttons were located, a gutter of 4, 672 for that big text box, and then another gutter at the bottom. Let us first look at row sub 0. So in row sub 0, we're going to set the background to gray, and then we're going to drop in 2 stack panels. Notice one has the orientation of horizontal to the left, the other one's horizontal to the right. You remember from the demo, copy to clipboard, and then we had A and another A. One was smaller than the other. So you have small font, big font, and in the other stack panel, you remember the clear button. So we have clear, and we're going to be calling button clear click. The markup for row sub 0 all done. Now we will add the text box in row 2. As you can see, this is grid row 2, 0, 1, 2. So grid row 2, I'm going to make horizontal alignment stretch and the vertical alignment to go on top. And the name of our text box is going to be called source text. Notice both of these grids are children of our main grid here on line 9. Remember, the source code is at my GitHub account. All you have to do is go highlight this file, mainwindow.xaml, and paste the code in, or download the project. And that completes all the XAML for this project. Let's now do the code behind. Notice I've changed the using statements. Here you can see I created 2 colors, orange and light orange. Make sure you see the RGB values of each. Just go grab yourself some text from the internet, some page, or use that Latin website like I did. And then what we're going to say is load sample data. So here's that method. And notice I have a string builder. And then I'm going to assign that string builder.toString to source text. Then notice right away I'm going to call the method animate background color. I'm going to be sending in sky blue, and I'm going to start with sky blue, and it's going to navigate to white over 1 second. Remember the button copy to clipboard. Notice system Windows clipboard set text. So I'm going to take this text box control, put it up in your clipboard, and then I'm going to animate the background color. I'm going to start with sky blue and go to white. You remember those 2 labels to make the font size smaller, font size bigger. Notice I'm getting the font size from that text box control, decrementing it. Then I'm making sure the font doesn't go too small. The smallest is 10. If it's 10, I just reset it to 10. Then I set that font size to that control. And then I animate that background color from light orange to white. The big one, we're incrementing it by 1. If it's greater than 30, I just make it 30. And then I assign that font size, and then I animate from orange to white. And this is the function that makes everything work. Animate background color. Notice we have 3 parameters. We have the text box, and then we have our from color and to color. So color animation, and then our from and to, and set our duration. Notice that we're using from second 0.9. You can change this value to whatever you want. And then we're going to do the starting with the background color from, and then we are going to begin animation. The last button on that main row was the button clear. Notice that we're going to clear out the clipboard. We're going to clear that text box, and then we're going to animate that background color from light gray to white. Here is the app in debug mode. You remember loading up all this fake data and then copy to clipboard. Well, that's out there now. I can highlight that, delete it, and then paste it back in there. Make it smaller, make it bigger, and then once I clear it, it's all gone. No more pasting. I think you see it. Hope you enjoyed this video. And there you have it, team, animating the background of a text box control. You know, over the years, I've had some success doing this where it gives more awareness to end users. If you have any questions or comments about this video, please leave them in the comments below. Hope to see you back in my next video. Until then, take care.